Hello, my lovely friends. It's time once again for more of this Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. This is chapter 5. Here we fucking go. Author's note. Hello, friends. I'm very sorry if this chapter is a bit shorter than usual, because just as soon as one sick little one gets better, wouldn't you know it, another one starts running a fever. Oh, golly gosh, it sure is hard to be a southern mom. Whew, a mommy's life sure is exhausting. Again, these words have whole new meaning thanks to the internet, so please stop saying them. I wasn't planning on posting another chapter until things had settled down, but the hubby says the work of the Lord doesn't wait for the whims of men, so you can all thank Ephesians 5:22-24 for this speedy update. You know, I could look up all these Bible verses that you keep talking about, but I'm not going to fucking do that. I'm just not. Oh, and on that note, some of you lovely readers have requested me to write down the Bible verses after each chapter. Well, far be it from me not to spread the word of the Lord. Okay. Another question I have gotten: in the original books, Harry Potter and friends frequently question authority, and how do I feel about this? Well, that is quite a toughie you've asked me. I talked to the hubby about it, and we agreed that usually it is good to obey authority. I know you're fucking shocked, aren't you? But when authority is acting contrary to the Lord, you should talk to that authority about it. Acts 5:29. You just might see authority figures making bad decisions in this chapter. Nobody is perfect except for the Lord. No, not even Dumbledore. Okay. No matter what the original books told you and how Harry Potter handles this will be a big question in the story. Hint, it'll be different than the original books. And finally, I got a PM from a lovely friend who was a bit confused, so I'll clear this up now. I do not own the original books, and those belong to J.K. Rowling. That's a whole different kettle of fish. We're just not even going to get into that one. We could unpack that box, but it's easier to just throw the whole fucking thing away, okay? So without further ado, here we go. Harry Potter woke up drowsily in a comfy, fluffy mattress. He was inside the mattress, was he? It was only now that he had the energy to observe his surroundings. The room was small, but also everything a little boy needed. There was a big warm fireplace in the gray stone wall across from him. Every child needs a fireplace. A shelf of intelligent, age-appropriate books. The Holy Bible was in the center of the shelf, of course. And there was a simple wood dresser of respectable, school-appropriate attire. And of course, a clean porcelain sink for washing up and brushing teeth and such. Shitters down the hall, though. Not in here. It was only then that our hero noticed that there was another bed in the room. It was the same as his, except this other bed had not been made. Also, this bed had its own Bible in it, and it looked different from the one on the shelf. But where was this new roommate? Harry looked behind him to see a small, pallid young boy with shockingly bright red hair kneeling with seeming piety as he prayed to a small statue. Oh! Oh, here we go! At this shocking sight, Harry felt a horror. But he quickly composed himself and declared bravely, "Hello, friend. My name is Harry Potter. I take it that we are roommates. What is your name?" "Ronald Weasley," the other boy responded friendlily. I'm not mispronouncing the word. That's actually how it's written. Friendlily. Fuck you. He reached out his hand to shake. Welcome to Hogwarts. I am a Christian too. I don't know why I'm giving him this voice, but fuck it. Really? Harry exclaimed delightedly and clasped his hands together. Oh, the joyous news! Harry in this is like the most closeted little kid I've ever seen. You know, that one who constantly, it's just super denial. Super denial. You know what I'm talking about. You remember going to school with somebody like that? Someone who is so obviously still in the closet, but they would just never admit it no matter what. And not even because of like peer pressure or anything, but just because like they didn't want to admit it to themselves and it was like super fucking awkward. Yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. That's what I'm getting it. It's making me really fucking uncomfortable. Yeah, okay. Ronald smiled deviously, and Harry remembered that he had just seen this boy praying to a statue, and he wondered why that would be. But he was new to this whole Christianity thing. What the heck is going on here? And maybe that was okay. Still, it didn't feel quite right. He bravely resolved he would bring it up with Dumbledore. Would you like to come with me to breakfast? Ronald queried politely as he got up from the statue he'd been kneeling in front of. They have delicious food here at the Great Hall. Would I ever? He's just like, this is like Leave It to Beaver if it was Hogwarts. This is the weirdest shit. Harry cried delightedly, and he bolted out of bed. Wait, if he was still in bed, how did he get by? You know what? I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to keep going. He brushed his teeth and washed his face. This little one certainly had a healthy appetite. What the fuck does that mean? He's not eating. Whatever. Anyway, in a jiffy, Harry and his new friend joined the stream of young lads on the step. Oi, check out them lads, eh? Winding down the stairs and heading to breakfast. They could smell the aroma of breakfast in the Great Hall, and it wafted right into their noses. That is how smelling works, yes. Before they knew it, they were all sitting in the Great Hall. Come sit with me and my family, Ronald offered eagerly, and motioned frantically towards a table packed full of people with hair just as red as his. Come on, come on. I can't wait for them to see I've made a new friend. He followed Ronald with the obedience of one who does not have many friends or in a new situation. That is so fucking specific. Oh, what a difficult circumstance that can be. And how many believers have been led astray by those situations? There's not a question mark at the end of that sentence. It's an exclamation point. And no, I didn't add the O part. That's also in here. Okay! Guys! Ronald screeched joyously as he pulled Harry towards the table of his family. This is Harry Potter, and he's my new roommate. Hello, Harry, the Weasleys chorused in unison. That's fucking terrifying! Welcome to Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. You gotta say the whole thing every single time. I mean, you guys remember they did that in all the books, too. It was never just called Hogwarts. It was always Hogwarts Schools of Wizardry and Witchcraft or whatever. You have to say the whole fucking thing. Right? Isn't that a thing? Isn't it? Is that not how the books were written? Hello, Harry stammered shyly. Something about this group made him nervous. Harry, you, are you judging them because they're gingers? Harry, are you a fucking asshole? I think you might be. Just a little bit. Nice to meet you. He sat down at their table. He could smell a delicious breakfast, but where was the food? Where's the beers? No sooner had the thought crossed his mind when the Reverend Dumbledore came into the Great Hall's stage and dropped down to his knees and raised his hand skyward and screamed. He screamed, "Dear Lord, provide these devout young ones with 3 strips of bacon or links of sausage each, 2 for the ladies, a bowl of hearty oatmeal flavored with the cinnamon and apple chunks, 2 poached eggs cooked all the way through, home fries seasoned with garlic, and a glass of orange juice and milk and dishes up to the task." So apparently God works at IHOP. Why the fuck do you keep doing this? Oh my god! Harry was once again amazed to see the food appear in front of him. Food looked and smelled amazing. He suspected good old Minerva had something to do with this delicious spread. The Reverend's wife, Minerva Granger. There you go. But before he dug into the food, he remembered that he had something to discuss with the Reverend. Harry fought his nervousness and ran after Dumbledore as he hopped dexterously off the stage. "Excuse me," the young believer cried as he ran after the Reverend as fast as his little legs could carry him. "Excuse me, Reverend." "What is it, son?" The Reverend reiterated kindly. He didn't say it the first time, though. He was dressed respectably in sturdy, manly jeans. Oh, and a red, white, and blue plaid shirt, over which a few virile tresses were visible, and a pair of admirable brown cowboy boots. Oh my god! Oh my god! "Are you settling in all right?" "I sure am," Harry retorted graciously. "How are things with your family?" "Very well," replied Dumbledore knowledgeably, and he was impressed with this little one's manners. "Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?" "Well," Harry began uncomfortably as he scuffed his blue-sneakered foot against the polished wood floor of the Great Hall, "I woke up this morning and saw my roommate praying to a statue. Is that really an okay thing to do?" "Well, that's a real toughie." Dumbledore answered ponderously. "Well, I don't worship idols. It is, in fact, a very unchristian thing to do. But you see, here at Hogwarts, we divide ourselves up into sorting hats." "Do you now?" "After breakfast, all the new little ones will choose their hats." Okay. I heard about this. It's not that there is a sorting hat. No. It is that they're wearing, like, baseball caps with, like, the house thing, on, like, the symbol or whatever just on it. That's the hats. Yeah. I know. Oh my god. Each of the different hats have different beliefs, but we all love the Lord, and what more in common do you need? That does sound true, Harry pondered sensitively. What? But is it really? It seems that if we all really love the Lord, we don't need to divide ourselves. Are the divisions between the different hats really so significant as to merit dividing Christianity? What are these divisions? He's 11, by the way. Well, they are somewhat significant, Dumbledore allowed tentatively. For instance, I'm a Gryffindor hat. It's some cowboy hat. I got it stenciled in there when I got some new tobacco chew. We believe everything in the Bible, and only the Bible. That red-headed roommate of yours is a Slytherin hat. And Slytherins worship statues? Harry queried innocently. The Reverend nodded gravely. Moonhorse vomited overtly. Then how are they Christian? Harry questioned skeptically. What about Exodus 24 through 6? That's a 10 commandment. What is this wording? It's not even like, that's the 3rd commandment, or that's the 5th commandment. No, it's a 10 commandment. You know, one of them. What the fuck? Well, they have different commandments, Dumbledore explained well-meaningly. They do love the Lord, and that's all we need. But do they really love the Lord? Harry posited timidly. If they do, then why do they worship statues? Dark days are coming, Dumbledore replied earnestly. We need to be inclusive. If there were only Gryffindor hats at Hogwarts, there wouldn't be many people left. Okay. I see. Harry conceded uncertainly as he walked back to Ronald's overcrowded table. He was getting nervous about all this hat business, but he supposed he did have to trust Dumbledore. After all, grown-ups know best, right? Fucking whatever. There's a thing now. Now all of the verses are now at the bottom of these stories. I'm still not going to read them. I don't care. I'm sorry. I just don't. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying this absolute fucking madness. It's making me quite happy. I again, I know that it's like a joke, but it's too fucking real. That's way too much fucking research for something that's supposed to be comical. But thank you, whoever you are, for writing this. And thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I have a merch store and some other stuff in the drop-down thingy description. I forget the words. My brain is turning slowly into porridge. I think I need to stop. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.